And we're live. Can you see me? So it's going to take a minute for Facebook to show that I'm live. So I'm just going to wait for anyone who wants to actually come and enjoy this live sound journey. Make sure I just see some people checking in. It's so weird because I'm actually in two places. I see a few people coming. Yay! I'm just gonna give people time to check in, make sure everyone's who wants to come in comes in live. So I'm in two places, so this is weird. I'm looking at two different cameras. I'm in my Maggie's Bliss Facebook page, and I'm in the Woods community group, so the Woods Yoga. So it's interesting to see me twice. I'm a twin of myself, aren't we all? They say we all have a twin, so. Let's just start with the usual. So normally we have the full moon sound journeys at the Woods Yoga in person. So we have our low lighting and all the good things. I think I just want to readjust this camera just a little. Hi, Al. Hi, everyone. So let me just officially say welcome. Welcome to your, wait for it, your Scorpio flower super full moon. Did I get them all? For May. So May 2020, this particular full moon is the last of the super full moons of the year. So it's time to take advantage of the energy. And we hit our peak with the full moon yesterday. So of course, make sure when you're like charging your crystals on the full moon, today's like your last day to catch that full moon magnification energy. And then we start at, we're really in our waning process tomorrow. So to catch the full moon, that portal of energy, of magnifying energy that the full moon brings in is the day before the full moon, the day of, and the day after. So we're in that day after, so yay. Hopefully you're still feeling the awesome energy of the full moon. It is officially that Scorpio energy, right? The full moon, which means that there's a lot of deep thought, and you could probably find yourself getting too much into the worst case scenario thought processes. So make sure you're watching that. Weird. Okay, cool. So like the different cameras that I'm looking at, one has me zoomed out a little further and one zoomed in. It's like, why is it doing that? Facebook is funny. They're the same, different groups. I don't know. Maybe that's why. So I'm so happy to see you guys here live with me. I know it's like a rainy night here in New England. I don't know if anyone, for those of you who are in New England, it's like a rainy night for us. Light rain, not bad. And it's Mother's Day on Sunday, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, whether you're a mother of a human being or a mother of your animal critters or a mother of something, right? We're all kind of motherly in some ways sometimes, right? Some people are just choose that their kids, like if you teach a lot of kids, right? Maybe you're just that mother that people enjoy your company, right? Whether it's teaching or whatever you're doing with regard to kids, you're a mother, right? So Scorpio is really deep energy. The Scorpio folks. So let me just start from the beginning. Any Scorpio moon people. So we have like out of our entire astrological chart, the three main things that are really good to begin to see who you are as, astrologically, because there's tons of archetypes in the universe, right? We have our shadow archetypes with Carl Jung, and we have the like different kinds of archetypes to help us, like human design. We have different ways to dive deeper into the self of who we are, numerology and astrology. So I really align with astrology. And so, and just as a first quick note, starting January 2021, every full moon, I'm going to be offering a class once a month that will be all about astrology, whatever the astrology is for that full moon. So like a deeper dive, like really like learning about that astrological sign, and then maybe like, you know, a nice journey as well will be a part of that. So, and it's still like gestating right now, creating my brain. So that's going to be like an awesome class, I think. And perhaps it'll be like a monthly group where we have more than just that one class. So hopefully that'll be like something that will entice you to come in January 2021. So back to those, like you want, like, you know, the trifecta is your sun sign, which is your life path, your moon sign, which is the deeper dive, the depths of who you are and your subconscious and your deep desires. And then we have our rising sign, which is not only how you rise to the occasion, it's the mask that people see first, right? Before they see your sun sign self. So like for me, I'm a Libra rising, so people will see that I love balance. I'm love to see that people getting along and everyone like it's equal and all that like airy type energy. But I'm an Aries sun, so after a few minutes you get to know the fiery me, the impulsive fiery me and all that good stuff. So and then like if the more you hang out with someone, then you'll start to really see that moon part of them too. So any Scorpio moons in the house, you can be like, yep, totally shoot a heart or a thumbs up. The Scorpio moon people will feel this full moon stronger than the other. Like if you're a Scorpio sun, you'll still feel it stronger, let's say, than someone else. But it's really strong when it's in your moon sign. It's well aspected for really deep stuff. So those Scorpio moon people, you really love the mystery. Scorpio people in general too, you love the mystery. You will talk about the topics that not many people will want to talk about, like you will talk about death and transformation, transmutation, the mystery of the universe. The universe is just so vast. Hi, Wendy. I said that right. Oh, my eyes are a little blurry. I should have put on my glasses, but I didn't want the glare. Okay, so Scorpio moon people, they love the mystery, and so here's what I just heard. It's interesting to know that Scorpio moon people that tend to be, there are more of them, Scorpio folks rather, even more of them as morticians, more of them like working in emergency rooms, because they don't get scared as much, or you know, they enjoy the diving deeper into that stuff, and just we're embracing that mystery and that amazing energy right now. So even if you're not a Scorpio moon, like those people, you'll feel it more, but you're still going to be connecting deeply to the energies of that. So maybe you want to have that meaningful conversation, right? Scorpio moon people don't like, or Scorpio in general, right? All the Scorpios, they don't like that shallow talk. I don't either. So I'm with you there. I think I have some other stuff with regard to Scorpio in my chart. I just have to remember like one thing, I think. Or maybe it's the 8th house, because I'm getting too much into astrology, but like when you go around the wheel, the 8th house is that Scorpio energy. So, okay. Wanted to make sure I remember everything. So they call it the flower full moon and the Farmer's Almanac. So that's where that came from. And we have, it's a super full moon. So it's not only magnified as a full moon, but it's extra magnified, which is interesting. And it's in the Scorpio energy. And next month we'll head into our Sagittarius energy, which is all about truth and diving deeper into that, the truth, but not necessarily needing to go into the depths of the dark places as much. They don't care about that as much as Scorpios. Instead, like Sagittarius folk they just want truth. So if it doesn't require going deep, then cool. So I align with that because I'm a Sagittarius North Node, which means that's your Dharma, your North Node. So really look up your chart, go to astro.com, and you'll be able to figure out what you are with regard to that. It just takes a snapshot of the date, time, and place of your birth, what was happening in the sky, and it'll tell you a little bit more about who you are. So helpful. So I know that there was more that I wanted to say. So if we were doing this live at the Woods Yoga, I would have, as I do behind me, an altar set up with a grid, some crystals. What's behind me, and just to mention, is a nice mishmash of energy that I love. I mean, I have Hecate here for that deep, dark energy, right? The gateway. She is the gatekeeper to the underworld, but to me, she is also the gatekeeper to the upper worlds too. She just assists you in crossing over. Yes, Scorpio, that's you, Roxanne. Awesome. And then what I have in my grid setup is the Synergy 12. So this is meant to be for self-empowerment, for empowerment period, for power, and tapping into what is your authentic expression, right? And that's why I have Lord Ganesha back here, the remover of obstacles, to help assist you with removing the obstacles so you can embrace that authentic you. And what are we being asked to do right now with all that's going on in the world, right? We're being asked to, if not now, then when, be ourselves. Do what is truly our divine expression. Like, what are you waiting for? Now's the time. And all of this that's happening is just saying, okay, embrace, what is that? Like, you can start small, still keep whatever you're doing full-time, and then really get into what you're doing. If something's been holding you back and you're just like, nope, not gonna do it, now's the time. And you would have essential oils as well to anoint before we head into our sound journey. So feel free to tap into virtually the essential oils and the smudging that I have going. We're going to start. And what I usually do before you come into the room for a sound journey is smudge, but I can enjoy the smoke with you guys here live. So a little virtual smudge for you just to clear the energy and just bring your energy into present time. Just call it all back into you. There's nothing to do now, just to be here right now with me for the sound journey. So you'd get your nice smudge on if you so choose in person, right? And now you get your virtual smudge. And really the energy does go through the film and through the camera and through like all the field of energy. So you do receive that. You do receive it. And what was I going to say about that? Smudge your phone. You work on your phone a lot, right? You're doing lots on your phone, social media, whatever. Just smudge your phone. It can use it every day if you can. So I'm coughing now. So I have my sage, and I just wanted to share my Bali bell with you guys. Oh yay, I'm so glad, Cheryl. She said she feels it. Little Bali bell, and let's see. Jessica says, I have some lavender going. Awesome. My Himalayan salt lamp and incense. Awesome. Awesome. I forgot to bring some incense down, but I do have the yummy smelling sage. That's like home to me. And then, what was I going to say? My Himalayan salt rocks are back there, so that's always helpful. They really do. They create and work with the, like, bringing negative ions in the air, and it's very healing. There's so many things that I was thinking about mentioning today that let me see the name. Oh, hi, Babs. Nice to see you virtually. Things that I wanted to mention, and I feel like I might forget, but I don't want to. So along with what I was just saying about just making sure you're following your divine expression, right? And choosing that, because like in the Scorpio full moon is about meaning. It's about really like what brings meaning to your life, and see the vastness of the universe. The galaxy is so vast and so beautiful, and yet there is a divine energy that knows you, that knows your light, and and has this plan for you. And as you tap deeper into that plan, it truly is what you've been desiring, what you've been wanting, and this is what I say all the time, follow your bliss. It's your spiritual compass. It truly is. So what makes you happy? Do that. Whether you make money or not, it's the thing you're going to do. So you're going to do it whether you're making money or not, and that's the thing that eventually will just be that right livelihood. And what you're meant to do, whether you're making money or not, is just you have to do it. It's because when you're not doing what you're meant to express, your soul's mission, things start happening in your life that could wreak havoc in minor ways or big ways, depends. And you could cause disease in your body because you're not in alignment with your true soul's mission, right? We want to be in alignment with what we desire doing, right? Full time. Okay, so when you're coming in person for my Sacred Sound Journeys, you would also not only see these bowls that I have in front of me. I took a picture and put it in the event. I don't know if everyone saw that. That was cool. And I shared it on my page and in the Woods Yoga community. So hopefully you saw the picture of what it looks like with the bowls. You would also have some sort of deck or two that I would share with you. And then you could pull your card of the day, something that will bring a little inspiration for you for the work that you need to do either today or ponder during your meditation or thereafter. So I pulled a card. Oh, it's too far away. I pulled a card from, let me just go grab it just so I can show you what deck I used. Oh, so it's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Colette Baron Rees. Oh my God. The cards, the artwork, beautiful. And I know Facebook reverses this, so I'm just showing this to you because, you know, it's beautiful. So this Oracle deck, it's really cool. And if you're pulling the card, she set up with intention this particular Oracle deck to be, if you're pulling it and it's right side up, the card's right side up, that means whatever that card is, it's your ally. If the card is upside down, that means it's your challenge. And then within her book, she gives you some meanings to help you along the pathway with that. When I pulled this card for our group tonight, I pulled, it was upright. And so here's the back of the deck, and here's the card that I pulled. And like I said, Facebook likes to flip-flop the film, so maybe it's not readable. So I'll read it for you. So the card I pulled, it's a number 24 card, which reduces to 6, and 6 is love. That's the love life path in numerology. Interesting to note. So we got the map maker of destiny, and it's all about authentic purpose. Isn't that interesting? Inspiration and free will. And to me, like, he's holding a feather for the element of air, and it's just like, yes. And that feather is probably a pen because he has a journal on his lap. There's a book next to him that's all about writing and creating your destiny, right? But also it feels like there's many of you that need to journal, many of you that need to, hi Kim, many of you that need to write down and journal, especially if you're like, well, I don't know what I want to do, and I'm still like confused about that. Just write down, start journaling what would be the ideal life for you, and just start writing, and that's going to create, there's synapses that get activated in your brain when you write, when you hand write in your journal. So do that. Plus when I write, it helps me remember. Like I'll take notes in classes and stuff, but then I never need to refer back to them usually because it's just the act of writing helps me remember. So and this guy, there's fairies around, and I've been called to like fairy realm recently. Okay. Now, by this time, all this talking, everyone in the Woods Yoga for the Sacred Sound Journey, or most of them, most of y'all, right, would be like laying down saying, is she still talking? I'm so ready to be in the sound journey right now. So just want to make sure that I remembered everything. And then you can just take another second look at this card. I know maybe you can't read it, but you can just see what part of this picture is sticking out to you, and that's what you need to remember. And I'll get it to you guys in just a second. But I see the fairies, his feather, the books, the fairies hanging out with him, probably like as a muse to help him and remind him of his worth. Because another message that's becoming to me, and of course my students this week, because we're going in, we're doing Medicine Wheel Soul Coaching, and this week in my yoga teacher training, we're it's week 4, the affirmation in there that we talk about is, who I am is enough. Who you are is enough. So you got to remember that who you are is enough. So and it's so easy to compare yourself to other people and how they're doing things, but there is no one like you. No one will do it exactly like you, and you have a unique energetic frequency and vibration to offer the world. You have a unique energetic vibration that is meant to share whatever is flowing through you. So there is a divine plan for you, and allow yourself to like feel into that and enjoy that and find out what's true. So another thing, I don't know if this even has anything to do with tonight, but maybe it does, just because I've been noticing it. Just like the past couple of days, I'm noticing that when someone does something wrong, not quite right, in line with the universe and all that stuff, they're immediately getting a backlash, and they're like, no, nope, punishment coming to your way, because that's how it happens, right? You do something and you're going to receive what that is threefold, they say, right? So when you do something good, you want to receive good back. When you do something not so great, you're going to get a lesson from the universe to say, and that could be, and what I'm noticing is that has been more immediate now in the energies of the now right now. Whereas like before, it would be like, well, hopefully they get their, whatever happens, the right, we know that they're going to get it back. The wheel occurs and energy and all that stuff. So something else just popped in my head. I don't want to forget. Frequency and vibration. Had to say it out loud. Okay. So they, maybe it's something that happened in a past life. We don't know what's happening in our lives or what brought us here. We don't always remember all of our past lives, right? So it could be that we did something really not so great in a past life, and that's why we're having a few challenges now. Or perhaps our soul's mission, we decided we want to go through something in order to grow. And in order to grow and find that beautiful part of you, the challenge is really carve out who you are. The light being that you are comes forward more. So I'm just now, at least the energy right now is saying, and you're getting like this, there's like immediate action kind of happening right now. Latoya, let me just read that for the people who are in the different group, says, oh my God, I'm going to have to share a picture of my current manifestation setup. Oh, cool. Includes a fairy and lots of things. Oh my God, that's so cool. And there's more. Synchronicity. So that could be something that pops into classes next year. Little fairy learning too. So let's see. Frequency and vibration, everything in the universe is moving and changing all the time. Right now, for those of us who are like still on lockdown-ish and still in places of the planet that are in fear mode, like we are probably in the US, there's many that are just in that fear mode. It might seem like it's not going to end, but it will, because the laws of the universe say so. I did go into the Hermetic Principles last year with my students in Mystic Soul 2019. All the classes are recorded and available if you want to purchase them. Just to let you know. And that is one of the laws, right? Everything is moving and vibrating. The change is our only constant in the universe. And so this too shall pass is true of the law of the universe. Everything will shift and move and change. It is. It just always does. So we have to choose our perspective. We have to choose what feels right for us and start shifting our frequency and our vibration. Right now, it's our choice. And it always has been, but now even more than ever before, it's our choice to choose to be in that light-filled path and to start to shift our frequency and vibration towards something more pleasant that we would desire instead of something dark and dreary. So, although I know the Scorpio full moon kind of got some people into thinking certain thoughts that are not, the best, and doing the worst case scenario thing, now you can say, okay, now I know why that was happening, and I can just start to shift it and say, okay. But on the flip side, just to play devil's advocate with that, thinking about the worst case scenario is not necessarily a bad thing, right? There's the tools in my soul coaching course that gives people the option. You first will play out worst case scenario. Say, what's the worst that could happen, right? And then realize that you're still good. All is well. And if that's the worst that could happen, bleh, okay. Because we live on. Our soul lives on. No matter what, we will move on. We will live and continue to live. Even when our physical body dies, we're going to continue to have our light in the universe. It just is. Energy never dies. So think about that. Some things to ponder as you're going into your meditation tonight, and hopefully that kind of resonates with you. I feel like more thoughts will come up, but maybe they'll just come up in the sound journey. So I did channel a bit of this journey yesterday, so I'm going to share. I always share my divine cosmic messages with you guys online when I get them. I got 2 this week, and it used to be every day, and then it sort of spaced itself out a little more. So I haven't shared that one because I wanted to do the actual journey tonight. So if what we do tonight may be slightly different than what the divine cosmic message shows up with. But in that channeled message for me, and I'll lead you in and you'll see what you see, I connected to dragonfly energy, and dragonfly energy is transmutation. So we are transmuting a lot of old crap. And that's where I think, like right now, all of this crap that's come up is doing that immediate backlash on all the negative energy and just saying, no more of that. We're done with that shit. Let's up and out with that. We're going to shake the snow globe, which is what's happening, and then release all the ick and allow the dust to settle in a more positive, uplifting, higher vibrational way. So that's our choice. Can we choose to be in that reality, or do we want to be constantly in that not so great negative thinking fear mode? It's our choice. The laws of the universe is all about polarity. There's always an opposite. So if you find yourself on the opposite spectrum, bringing yourself back so that you can find your center. So like maybe not too so happy, schmappy, and then so negative and sad and blah. Like bring yourself into a centered neutral state. And then sometimes when you're in so far deep in the muck of it, you need to bring yourself all the way over here into the light as far as you can so that you can eventually make your way back into like a centered place of being, because we are light and shadow. So we have to work with those polarities and find balance. Both make up who we are. So we honor that as we flow. So let's go into our journey. Have your crystals if you like to charge them, and then place them under the full moon so they can get the light of the full moon, maybe in your windows or outside. Crystals came from the earth, so they can totally go outside, unless they're water soluble and it's raining. If it's raining where you are, like selenite, don't put it outside. Under the window is good because that's water soluble. Where did I put it? So this is selenite. And so I'm just going to do a little light opening of our circle. So have your crystals, and then you can hold them, have them nearby. I love to have them touch my skin wherever they are. If I can help it, I want them to touch my skin. I love that the best. I feel them the most with physical contact. So have essential oils. If you don't have any, you can work with connecting to the energy and the frequencies of the ones that I've picked out. So I was called to first layer calm to the energy and the frequency. And this is a favorite to the Woods Yoga Sacred Sound Journey folk and my students. But it's called CTFO, which means chill the fuck out, made by Sage Goddess. Sorry, I meant to say earmuffs to the kids first before I said that. So chill the F out. So good. So what you do is place some on your wrists for what you do, ankles for where you go, and third eye for what you know, or crown, or both. And sometimes just when I feel like I need to put a little over my heart, or any other chakra placement that you like. Sometimes even the elbows. You know, acupuncture taps in the meridian lines, tap into everything, right? When you place in those particular placements, you're tapping into the main gateways where you send and receive the most energy, your hands, your feet, your head. And it also ignites all of your meridians in your body, which is awesome. Happy full moon to everyone. Oh, anytime. Hi, Christine. Okay, and I was called to also bring in Portal, made by Sage Goddess. I don't know if it's still being made. And right now, a lot of stuff is way low on stock anyway because of what's happening. So Portal is all about just getting into the realm, right? We're diving deep into the depths, right? Scorpio is water energy, so water element. So we're needing to dive deep into the mystery a little. And as you dive deep into the mystery a little, you'll find some good lessons, messages for yourself, right? Whew, so wrists, ankles, and third eye. Oh, so good. So, if you can't actually wear any essential oils, if you're allergic to like everything, you're like, nope, not gonna wear it. Scent is the thing. It's most powerful too. Scent takes you beyond your waking consciousness and it takes you back. So, and then you can create a scent association if you're putting something on back to this meditation and to where you went and this meditation and the lessons you learned and the feelings you felt. Just like I always come up with, I always say, so like when I smell spaghetti, I'll think of the first time I, had a really yummy spaghetti dish somewhere, like, or maybe it takes you to like a family moment or something, but scent takes you back. So it's very powerful. Okay. So I think I have said all that I need to say before we get into it. So I have these bowls set up somewhat close to the phone. So if it starts to sound metallic-y, let me know so that I can just move the cameras back. So because this is, me talking and doing the bowls, I'm going to do it light while I'm talking now, unlike when it's in person, because I don't want it to be like hard to hear me with the phone and the bowls, because usually I'm like I go crazy with those bowls and they get loud with the combinations and the resonance. It's really, really awesome. So I'll have moments of that, of course, for you guys, but I just want you to be able to hear the journey in. And then when you're in, if you fall asleep, that's okay. Excuse me. Because you're still receiving it. And if you fall asleep, it's just your guides putting you to sleep because they really needed to get deeper and beyond that waking monkey mind, right? And they needed to do the work deeper for you. And then you can always come back and re-listen to it if you fall asleep and you want to just hear the journey. Any newbies to sacred sound journeys at all? What I have here are quartz singing bowls. So not the Tibetan bowls that some people think of when I say singing bowls. So I just wanted to clarify. Quartz singing bowls are what I work with for the most part right now. I have all the chakras, and feel free to raise your hand if you are new, just so I make sure everyone's like on the same page with them. But might not need to. And of course I always show off this one. I have all the chakras, but this one's like, if I have a choice and I can only choose one for whatever reason, this is the one that I choose. It's the third eye chakra. So it's the Ajna chakra, opens your third eye, your psychic abilities. It's quartz, but it's also moldavite. And moldavite, that's a deep dark green stone, hence the green color. Moldavite is very cosmic, from the galaxy. It's said to hold all of the energy of the galaxy within it, and so you never know what you're gonna tap into with moldavite, right? But it can get you out into those higher vibrations. Some people are very sensitive to it and they just can't go near it. So like, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. First time for Melissa, awesome. And newbie for Violet. And okay, so quartz singing bowls, just to give you like a quickie on them, they the sound emits into the air and you'll receive it via the phone. So of course, wear headphones. That's always best with regard to being on camera. Like for the singing bowls, when you're in person, you'll just receive the energy, right? But they work so amazing with water. Like you could have water go inside like a singing bowl or sing with water near them, and you'll see under a microscope the molecules of the water, like they turn into these beautiful vast crystals, and they're so wonderful and beautiful with quartz singing bowls, you know, symphony music, like all that. And guess what? We're made up of mostly freaking water. So of course they're going to affect us in positive, uplifting ways. What people will find, especially in person, is that parts of their body will vibrate. They'll get numb in certain spots. They'll, and sometimes often in spots where they needed the most healing. And sometimes, and of course, it'll assist with the meditation, and it can be soothing, but sometimes the frequencies in your body are resisting some of that. So you, what was I going to say? Lost my thought. So sometimes there might be like this urge to like leave, leave the room or whatever. But if you're not in pain, stay, because it's just your cells. The restructuring of your DNA at that cellular level is happening. So stick with it, because it's just, everything's just realigning back to your balance. So hopefully that makes sense. After this, if I forget to say it, drink tons of water. It is like any really deep meditation, energy healing, massage. It is bringing stuff up to the surface of your skin and everything else for release energetically. So the water will help shed it and release it fast, rather than it just sticking around. We don't want it to stick around, right? Make sure so any questions, of course, let me know. If I don't catch it, obviously, during the meditation part, I'll look at the comments after, and then I'll respond later on anything that you have. So any questions, of course, let me know. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to mention. Let's get like started. Is everyone ready? You're just like, come on. Let's go. Okay. We burned our sage, we have our oils, we have our crystals, if you're going to be using crystals. So like I said, I'm going to lead you in first. I don't have music playing because usually I have one phone to film, one phone for like some soothing music, but I'm using both phones right now to film because I'm in the Woods Yoga community and Maggie's Bliss. So we have, the bowls will be overpowering the music anyway once we get into it, but so if you desire having just a little something playing in the background too, have something in the background that's soft and soothing as well to just ease you in. So I'm going to lead you into a nice meditation, and what I'll do is just play probably my moldified singing bowl lightly, just so that there it starts you and leads you in. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but hopefully I'm not. Got my tools with me. So let's get started. So either staying in a seated position, spine straight, all your chakras in a nice straight line, so they're a good receptive energy, you'll receive well. Have palms facing up on your knees. If you're laying down, just make sure it's in a way that if you don't want to fall asleep, make sure you're just reclining back a little or something, right? And you're still with a nice straight spine all the way up through the head, so you can get all of your chakras in that straight line of energy. Let's go. I actually have to move this. I keep wanting to go over there for that one. Huh, interesting. Okay. Take a few deep cleansing breaths now. Breathing in through the nose. Fill the belly, the diaphragm, the lungs. Exhale out through the nose or your mouth. And allow the breath to descend back down to the bottom of your belly. Breathing in full and deep. Exhaling out all that no longer serves you. As you inhale, you're inhaling light. Light from the stars, light from the sun. As you exhale, release through your feet all that no longer serves you down deep into the earth. for transmutation into pure light. As you're breathing in, call in light into your heart center, the center of your entire being, and allow the light to expand, 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 like a sphere all the way out throughout your whole body, your aura, surrounding your entire aura with this powerful, high vibrational, bright light. Anything positive or negative that would do you harm is not allowed to flow near. Call in your guides, angels, archangels, God, Goddess, the Divine, that source creator that created you to be here now to guide you, protect you, work with you and through you, and heal you on your journey. To the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us the way. Teach us to shed the past the way you shed your skin, to walk softly on the earth. Teach us the beauty way. To the winds of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace, to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. To the winds of the north, hummingbird, grandmothers, grandfathers, ancient ones, come and warm your hands by our fire. Whisper to us in the wind. We honor you who have come before us and you who will come after us, our children's children. To the winds of the east, great eagle, condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of. Teach us to fly wing to wing with great spirit. Mother Earth, we've gathered for the healing of all your children, the stone people, the plant people, the tree people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the creepy crawlers, the fin, the fur, the winged ones, all our relations. Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations, Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are the unnameable one, thank you for bringing us together. Begin to feel yourself lighter and lighter as you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Allow every muscle in your body to mount. Feel the energy within and around you slowing down. Connect to the divine light within you. That light, always untouched by the outer world, sacred. begin to find yourself deep in sacred, enchanted woods. It's a warm summer night. You feel comforted by the warmth and the darkness. You can see the sprinkling of stars through the trees above. Enjoy listening to the sounds of nature. The owls, the frogs, crickets. Notice if there are any other animal critters coming to greet you on your journey. Continue to walk now. The woods lit up by sprinkling lights from the fireflies. Notice if there are any fairies coming out from behind the trees. Soon you begin to hear water in the distance, a gentle, flowing water. And as you come out from the trees, you find yourself beside a beautiful river. Nighttime flowers blossoming. Smell their scent in the air. Enjoy feeling the green grass under your feet, the earth moist from the river. There is a small dock with a canoe waiting for you. Inside the canoe are beautiful silk pillows, blankets for you to rest. Stepping into the canoe, you are so serene. You decide to lay back and enjoy looking up at the beautiful sky and the stars, so vast. Noticing star Sirius, the brightest star in the sky here. You may see many other constellations more powerful for you at this time. As you float, the canoe begins to take you down the river, outside of time, outside of space. Canoe will speed up just for a moment, almost as if you are transported inside the canoe to a new place. And soon the canoe slows down. Stopping by the bank of the river now. You are invited to step out of the canoe onto the earth. There are rolling hills under the beautiful, vast sky. A deep midnight blue, lit by the full moon. closer and closer, you begin to see that the temple itself has the earth as the floor. Grass and dirt is what grounds this beautiful temple. The temple itself, the columns, made of selenite and swirling quartz. Selenite calling in pure light. Quartz high in vibration, magnifying the energy of selenite, removing all lower frequencies and vibrations. As it flows over your crown, notice your purple crown chakra and its cleansing and purification that is occurring. Notice how connected are you to the truth of the universe? Are you two in the mundane world? Two in the fear mode? Allow the light to transform and transmute all that no longer serves you here at the crown. Dissolving all that no longer serves you, creating more peace, more bliss, more joy, with a deeper, more powerful crown chakra connection. The light continues deeper, penetrating your third eye. Deep purple indigo in color, designating your psychic abilities, your intuition, your inner wisdom, how clearly you see. Notice if you are cloudy and confused a lot. If so, you may need extra divine light clearing here. cleansing, clearing all that no longer serves you, activating your third eye, enhancing your psychic abilities in a balanced way for you, with proper borders and boundaries and balance to match your expanded psychic gifts, so you can see with vision, clarity, and understanding. Feel the warmth as your third eye is penetrated the center of your forehead. Allow the light to continue now to your throat, sky blue in color. This is your voice, how you communicate out in the world and how you communicate with spirit. If you are feeling like you're not expressing your voice, you might have a lot of throat issues physically. You may feel out of alignment with your voice. You may feel not so much listened to. On the flip side, if you are not listening to others' voice, if you are speaking over them, there is an overaction of the throat that can occur here. So try to find your balance. Express your true, authentic expression. What is your expression? And allow that truth to flow. Allow the light to cleanse, clear, and purify, activating your throat, opening it in a balanced way for you. Feeling undeserving of giving and receiving love, you may have some heart issues, acid reflux, cardiovascular system, your heart. If you feel like there's been a broken heart, this may need deeper penetrating healing you on your mend. The light from source penetrates your heart center to begin the scarring process, which is to say, to begin the healing process. If you are one with a completely open wound of sorrow, grief, sadness, broken heart, the scarring process begins as a healing process to ease you into finding love again. The most important love to find is self-love. You must love yourself enough to get out there in the world again. You must love yourself enough to be happy. Remember, you are enough. Source Creator is always there, supporting you, loving you. The light flows down into your solar plexus, your power center. Yellow in color, this is your power. Self-empowerment. Notice if you are giving away your energy too much. And perhaps even call in Archangel Michael to assist in severing any and all negative cords and attachments from you and to you now. Anything that is draining your energy you think you are. Tap into that power. Deeper and deeper the light penetrates your sacral chakra, orange in color, just below the belly button. Your sacral chakra is all about balancing your divine feminine and masculine energies. It is your sensuality, your sexuality, and creativity as you balance all of the sensuality within you, allowing yourself to feel that and allow that to come forward. You tap into your creative self, manifest. Allow the light to penetrate your orange sacral chakra to cleanse, clear, filling you up with creativity, sensuality, energy, and the frequency of the sacral chakra. Cleansing, clearing away any trauma here, all that no longer serves you, and vibrating in a more balanced, higher light for you. Deeper and deeper still. The light penetrates your root, found at your tailbone, red in color. This is your grounding force. We must ground all that comes from above to below, to the earth. To not be too far out there or too far down there, to find balance. Here at the root chakra, it is said where your kundalini energy rests, it is like a snake coiled 3 1/2 times around, and when activated, it shoots up your spine through all of your chakras. Here is where you connect to the material world, to know and remind yourself that you are fully supported by the universe. No request is too small. No request is unanswered in some way, shape, or form. There's more than enough to go around for everyone. Allow yourself to believe and receive. And dissolve and remove all fears, all anxieties, all stress here. Remove the worries. Allow the light to penetrate, to cleanse, clear. Remove all that no longer serves you so that you know you are fully supported by the universe. Walking in nature is powerful for you here and now. Begin to note where the light has deeply penetrated you stronger and where it needed to the most. Take that wisdom with you. Soon this light begins to ripple from top to bottom around your aura, over and over again, surrounding your aura. The white light of the divine source universe penetrates you, heals you, raises your frequency. And in this place, this time outside of time, space outside of space, begin to see, feel, hear, or know what is transforming before you, and what are you transforming into. Perhaps like me, you are becoming a dragonfly. Is there another animal, angel, that you are transforming into? A totem animal, power animal, a shadow animal? What are you becoming in this moment, in this place, in this dimension? Take note. And if there are challenges that you are facing, things that you need to hear, spirit guides and angels surround this temple and you to answer, Perhaps if you become a flying being, a winged one, maybe you fly up with the angels to receive your guidance. And I'll be quiet for a few moments for you to connect to the messages, the energy, the frequency and vibration of what you need to receive for your highest and best good always now. time to time so that you're not caught up in just that deep work. It's all about balance. Here inside this beautiful temple, we are on the edge of the rising sun now. Early morning, the birds already sense the coming sun, and they are beginning to sing. The sky seems a lighter blue. You still have that beautiful full moon, although it has moved in the sky. Soon you begin to see the peak of the sun over the horizon, the colors of the sky, beautiful rainbows, from purples to pinks to oranges to yellows, a deep red orange sun. As the sun rises, you begin to see the blossoming morning flowers covered in morning dew, bringing in new beginnings, brighter times to come, lighter times to come. The magic is real if you believe. As the flowers blossom at the rising sun and open, it is your sign of your own blossoming, your own time to come. The time is now. Enjoy the sun as it continues to rise higher and higher in the sky. And although you could stay here all day, it is time to take your leave. And you thank all the beings of light that have come to be here with you, all the messages, the divine light of Source itself. You are filled up with gratitude and energy. Choose where you'd like that energy to go. And before you leave, you are allowed and asked to make a wish, because it is your birthright to be joyful and blissful and happy and fulfilled, soul fulfilled. Make that wish. I intend that. I claim. It is your birthright. Know that you are deserving, and now is the time. New beginnings. From the rising sun denote it is your time. It is so. So shall it be. And as you take your leave from this beautiful temple, know that you can come back anytime you need to. The birds, little animal critters and bunnies and fairies lead you back down the rolling hills towards the canoe that is waiting for you. Stepping into the canoe, it knows where it's going, so you're able to just lie back if you'd like. Gaze at the waking sky, the clouds, what shapes they are as they float. The canoe speeds up, heading back the way it came, although you are new. And then you begin to see and feel the slowing of the canoe. Parking next to the dock, you step out of the canoe onto the dock, beginning your walk back the way you came into the woods, now embracing morning. And soon, you begin to feel your body once again, coming back more fully into this present now moment, into the room that you are in your body, wiggling fingers and toes, knowing that in the days and weeks to come, transformations are ahead. And we thank the great guardians of the horizontal force and the vertical force, the upper world, the middle world, the lower world. We thank you and release you. We thank the direction and great guardians of the north, element of earth, west, element of water, south, element of fire, east, element of air. And we release you from this circle, thanking you for your assistance at this time. And we ask that you continue the work in the background for the highest and best good of all always. And turning your hands down to face the earth now. All that has been released, coming up for release, just turn your hands down. You don't need to hold on to that anymore. So send it down to Mother Earth, where Gaia can take it, transform, and transmute it into pure light, sending it to where it needs to go around the planet for the highest and best good of all always, bringing light to those who need it most at this time. Is everyone back? Did anyone fall asleep? Welcome back to the land of the living. I wonder if anyone was able to receive messages, see things. Not everyone is visual, so maybe you felt things, heard things. Some people have the knowing ability where you just know, so maybe that's coming up for you. Often we'll smell certain things, a scent. This is a very common ability with mediums to connect to souls and a scent that they might be sending them. We'll experience that often too from our loved ones who have crossed over. So hopefully you have enjoyed that. I was enjoying watching my kitty. Oh yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed, Roxanne. The kitty was like, do I like these bowls or not? So depending on which one I was playing, he would either come closer or scooch further back. It's so cute. He's behind me now. My new kitty, Ralphie. No? Okay. He's still like, he doesn't know what to do with these bowls. First experience with the bowls. You don't have to say hi. You can be like, whatever. So kitty magic come into play. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed, Kathleen. Yay. A little bit of everything. Oh, nice, Melissa. Let's see. So, it's still kind of daylight out. I can't believe it. Here in the Northeast. Even though it's like rainy, it's still like, it's nice to still be able to get outside because it's not too cold, right? My new puppy, Julia, loved it. Oh, that's so cool, Kimberly. Yay. I'm so glad. Ooh, I can bring these closer so I don't have to keep squinting. Yes, let's do that. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed. Heidi, yay. I know, Heidi, I think you do some sound journeying too. Awesome. So, let's see. Remember to drink water. I just want to make sure I say that again. Reminder. You may have more wild dreams tonight. Put your crystals out under the full moon. Oh, yay, Melissa M. Anytime, Roxanne. And again, any questions or things pop up later. Oh, hi, Ann. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Love the rain. Oh, right. It's so soothing. It helps you go to sleep. Anytime, Cheryl. Panther medicine. Ooh, showing you that you're a warrior. You don't need to have enemies in this world of the next, right? Grateful. Oh, I'm going to read lots of comments now. Thank you so much. I kept losing my breath. Oh, right. Because energy works that way, right? Like when we're healing, we'll burp. We'll release other airs in other locations in our body. We'll hiccup. We will yawn, and our bodies might twitch. Again, frequencies and vibrations and all those things can happen. So all like the breathing thing, not totally uncommon, right? So it's just like, and maybe you just rewatch it again and see how you feel, how the healing continues to happen. Like if you're meant to rewatch it again, right? If you feel called. What did I want to mention? Water. Share your things. And of course, as always, like I have classes going on. I have my online, well, technically it's an in-person yoga teacher training right now. We're online until we're done with our lockdown, hopefully soon. But that's happening. And then I also have my Mystic Soul. We do live classes. We're doing our live classes this month. So feel free, you can sign up anytime for maybe just a month or all the time. Up to you. You can get the whole thing. Oh yeah, right. That's why, like in yoga, I remember to say, breathe, right, Melissa? Just breathe. Maybe that's just something to call to and just remember, okay, breathe. The breath is so powerful. Sometimes I'll do meditations where we will do like holotropic breathing, and that's so deep. Like, and even shamans will say this, you might not even need your ayahuasca journey or medicinal effects to help you go deep when you have breath work, because that will be just as powerful and get you there too. Oh, I'm so happy you liked it, Melissa. So, what is this month? We did the Starlight last month. So each month in my Mystic Soul course, we have 3 classes and a 4th bonus class. So technically 4 classes. This month we are doing, that's right. We're, next week I'll be offering the gentle yoga with pranayama. So the focus is going to be on that pranayama breath work, so that we're going to get high on our breath. So that's going to be awesome. We did finish, we're going into tarot this year in Mystic Soul. Every year it's like a different animal. And this year we did the Beltane ritual, of course, May 1st, and then tarot. We're working on 2 cards a month, and we're diving deep in the energy and frequency of those. And then the gentle yoga, and then also my medicine wheel soul coaching is happening this year. So right now we're in the water. We're in the element of water, so that's so appropriate for our Scorpio moon. Let's read what Geraldine said. Thank you so much. Second journey for me. Awesome. My monkey mind was really battling me, but definitely came away with some, let me hit the see more. Will it work? Yay. Came away with something. Yay. I'm so glad, Geraldine. Awesome. Just keep breathing, just keep right. Just keep swimming, Dory. Love that movie. So I'm a little high too, just from the bowls. They're very healing. For me, I've had my own truly miraculous experiences from these bowls, and just all the work that I do with meditation, the essential oils, the crystals. Like we did last year, all the classes for Mystic Soul are available too. And last year was all like I would dive deep into crystal stuff. If you just want to learn about the crystals, I have those classes separated out for you. If you want to just purchase those, you can always grab those. It's all online, it's all recorded, it's ready for you if you want to do it. This month, it seems hopeful that we'll be able to at least have a small group gathering. So I have Moon Egg Key set up for first 3 rites, 1, 2, 3, the Healer's Rite, the Bands of Power Rite, and the Harmony Rite. Yep. So the first 3 rites will happen May 23rd, Saturday at 11. So it'll be a couple hours here in my Maggie's Bliss space in Lincoln, Rhode Island, if you're interested. And then Sunday, the day after, May 24th, I'm doing IAT Intermediate, which is the angel healing modality that you tap into you're utilizing acupressure points with the angelic healing energy. Is really cool. So if you're already basic level, which is the first level of IAT, you can come and enjoy the intermediate. Just let me know. So I have time to make sure I have enough manuals on hand for everyone. And then what else do I have? I have another class, but you can find all of my classes that have been set up now, and I'm constantly updating, but they're all in my events, and on the Maggie's Bliss page. You can go to events and check that out. Sounds awesome, right, Melissa? It so is. Hi, Ralphie. I was just wondering if Ralphie wanted to say hi. So I have tons of online offerings, so if that's all you can do, I got a lot going on for you. I'm all set up for some online magic, so you can learn all about magic. Last year was remote Moon Key within Mystic Soul. If you want to just do Moon Key, you can. Moon is love, Key is energy, and that's all about the 9 rites of awakening, ancient rites from very shamanic, very, very ancient rites that are still coming forward, and they're powerful. They were like a game changer for me. Thank you. Stay safe. Have a blessed night. You too, Jessica. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. Check out maggiesbliss.com for classes, online and in-person ones, and all my offerings if it interests you. And then if all goes well, maybe we'll be in person at the Woods Yoga next month. June 5th, I believe, is what we set up. So if not, we'll be here live. And hopefully, like, I'll be able to actually set up a camera inside the Woods Yoga, like to still go live, but we'll see how it works out with the setup that happens when we're live and online, right? So hopefully that was enjoyable for you. Let me know how it felt. Let me know what you experienced. And again, I'm going to go through the comments and just make sure I respond to anyone who had questions, comments, and fun things to share. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have an amazing weekend, amazing happy Mother's Day to mothers, amazing just weekend period, right? Get out in nature every day, meditate for 5 minutes every day. That is truly powerful for your mind, body, and soul. 5 minutes is more powerful than 2 hours every other month on your system. So you can set up just 5 minutes, just do some deep breathing, and then you've meditated. Awesome. So just some recommendations from me as I step out. So have an amazing rest of your night. Namaste.